All right, everybody, welcome to the Pelham Civic Center. Your Bulls, 10U Bulls, taking on the Huntsville Chargers Double A team. We saw this team in leveling tournament a couple weeks ago. They beat us 1-0. So hopefully our kids can get it together and get back to where we're supposed to be. Got Tyler Hallman in the booth with me tonight, or this afternoon. Lauren Cole's on the hot buttons. Had some issues with the graphics earlier, so hopefully all that works out. But we're getting the warm-up in, guys, and we'll get going here in just a minute. So stay tuned. All right, almost finished with warm-ups here, and going to go ahead and give a shout-out to our coaches. Got Coach Philip Allen as the head coach, Coach Josh Uptain, assistant coach, and not pictured there is Coach Chris Arns is one of the assistant coaches. Coach Chris won't let me take his picture, so.
Well, if he doesn't let you take his picture, we're going to have to just find a picture.
Yeah.
It might be worse than what he wants up there.
All right, so 12-minute periods. We're doing 1-minute penalties, I'm assuming, just like last week, or the last friendlies last week. So we'll be underway here shortly.
So last week was the single A Huntsville Chargers. This week will be the double A Huntsville Chargers. I know I mentioned this last week, but for those of you who didn't tune in, the Chargers do things a little bit different than the Bulls. They do it by birth year. So
actually, we had a comment last week on the chat saying that they don't do that anymore. So
really,
yeah, I guess one of the Huntsville parents were watching. So our bad.
Yeah. Well, this
like
does look like the majority of that team that was all 12 birth years. I recognize a lot of the names and faces.
Yeah. All right. Looks like we got Elijah Cole's going to be in net for us today, or at least for this game. Yeah, go ahead and apologize because Lauren Cole will be screaming into the headsets. Looks like we got Henry Arns at center, Gus Federley at right wing. Can't tell, that's Ethan Buck over there at left wing. Hayes Hallman back right defense, and who's that with him? Is that Easton?
Might be Fisher.
Yeah, Fisher. That's 33. Yep, that's Fisher.
So Chargers immediately take it across through the neutral zone, working in the Bulls' defensive side. Get a shot off on goal, and Elijah Cole covers that up nicely. So quick start there by the Chargers. Henry Arns to take the face-off again. Here in the Bulls' defensive zone, tries to push forward. Another shot on goal. Elijah with a nice stop with his glove. Federley trying to get it away from the Chargers. Chargers able to retain possession. Moving it forward. Now Hayes has it. He's going to skate it through the neutral zone. There's one guy behind him, two guys in front of him. He's got Henry Arns over to his right. And it looks like Gus or Henry was offsides as Hayes brought that over into the Bulls' offensive zone. So the Bulls will make a change. Graham Pugh, Caleb Duro, Nate Key, Parker Allen, and Easton Del Bosco. Chargers win the face-off again. Send it deep into their offensive zone. Bulls retreat. Easton tries to work it up the wall. He's got Nate Key, who's able to send it out. Chargers take possession behind their own net. Send it up the right side. Chargers now trying to clear the zone. Great job there by Graham keeping it in. He gets pushed over in the process. Chargers working around Parker Allen. Chargers now in the neutral zone. Easton Del Bosco is the only one back. But Graham and Nate Key both do a great job of back checking there, helping out their lone defensive man. Easton continues to battle over there on that right side. Now Graham tries to skate up just as he's trying to take it out of the defensive zone. Gets knocked away by the Chargers. Easton sends that one out, and we have an icing on the Bulls. So we'll come back down into our defensive zone for another faceoff. So coming out for the Bulls, we have Will Federley, Sam. Who else is that out there? Looks like Keegan, Remy, and maybe Bay out on defense.
That's Bay back on defense. Yep.
The Chargers flip one over towards the net. Great stop there by Elijah. Keegan tries to get it out.
Good job by Remy.
Shoots that one away. Yeah, swipes it away from in front of the goal. Great job there by Sam. Getting in front of him. Huntsville gets a couple of shots off, but it's stuck somewhere in Elijah's pads. There he goes. Stands up and it finally falls out. Great stop there by Elijah. Good play there by Remy on defense.
We got to generate some offense, Tyler.
Yep. Chargers definitely bringing the heat this game. Bulls staying on their heels, taking a lot of shots. Chargers backhand one to the middle. They get a shot off, but not enough on it. Great job there by Remy. And another scoop with a glove. Elijah with another nice save. Bulls will take this time stop to make a line change. We have Tab Baker over on right wing. Henry Arns center. Hayes and Fisher back on defense. And Parker Cole over on left wing. Parker Cole gets it knocked away. Henry Arns skating up, loses it at Tab's feet. Finally gets it, goes into the offensive zone. Henry looking for Tab. Tab's right in front of the net. Sends it back to his defensive guy, Hayes, who takes a shot. Scooped up well by the Chargers goalie.
Nice setup play there.
It was a really good setup. Tab came in, was right in front of the goal, ready to go. You could hear Hayes calling for it. He was probably a little bit more open in the back side, being the defensive position. The Chargers win this faceoff. Tab's going to chase it behind the net. Chargers able to work it out. Defense set up well. Henry Arns back checks. Nice move by the Chargers. Scooping it around, gets it over to Fisher. Fisher tries to send it up the boards. Parker Cole takes one to the face.
Way to use your head, Parker.
Hayes in front of the goal. Makes a nice stop, sends it up to Henry. Henry was looking back at Hayes, expecting the pass, but I don't think he was expecting it that fast. Chargers able to work it back in the neutral zone. Both defensemen back and ready. Looks like we had made a defensive change on that last offensive possession. So now we have Parker Allen and Easton Del Bosco back in. Parker Cole still out there. Ethan Buck comes in for Tab Baker. Henry Arns now works it up the ice. He's through the neutral zone. He's got Ethan Buck over to his left. Ethan holds up. Nice job there by him. Henry takes a shot right into the gut of the Charger goalie.
Make it work for it, Henry.
So nice job there by Ethan, staying on sides, letting Henry bring it on in, and then being there for the rebound. Unfortunately, that goalie didn't give us the rebound opportunity. So now Graham Pugh takes the face-off, pushes it forward, works it behind the net, tries to get it over to Ethan. Ethan takes a swipe at it, and now the whole goal comes down. Graham underneath it. They take another shot. Remy Uptain is now back on defense, along with Philip Gross. Graham Pugh, Ethan Buck, and looks like maybe, not sure who that is over there.
93's Bay.
Bay. So another time stop. This goal came off of the pegs.
Bad.
And now the pegs are just kind of floating around. So those are a problem. Finally, referee catches it. And it's going to come down here and fix this.
The pegs for this thing are basically like two little rubber biscuits with nails that stick out of them. So
yeah, that's not going to cut it. We need some serious post.
They need to do something about that. Again, small nets. It's a thing.
Small nets, big problems.
Here to stay from what we understand.
So it looks like Hayes is back on defense along with Fisher. At center, it looks like we have Keegan maybe?
Yeah.
And this looks like Caleb Duro skating, and it is. And Gus Federley on the other side. Caleb with a nice center pass over to Keegan. Keegan passes back to Hayes. Hayes has got to keep it in. He does a good job, just dumps it back deep into the offensive zone, gets it over to Gus Federley. Gus doing some work at Chargers' feet. Gets it back out to Keegan. Chargers able to send it back out, so the Bulls will have to reset. Hayes has possession of it. Works it up the wall around one guy. Works it through the feet of another guy. Gets it back up to Keegan. Keegan brings it on sides, but unfortunately,
Fisher was almost.
It looks
in the
like
crease
Fisher was. Yeah, Fisher was far up, offsides. So Bulls will reset here in the neutral zone with a face-off. Henry Arns taking the face-off. He's got Nate Key to his right. He's got Sam to his left. Easton and Parker back on defense. Bulls win the face-off, send it into their offensive zone. Chargers able to work it back out. Parker Allen steps up, tries to keep it in the neutral zone. Chargers take possession. Great job there by Easton. Easton trying to move it up. Henry back checks to the defensive position, gets it over to Nate Key. Nate Key tries to send it up the wall. Chargers cut that pass off, though, and now it works over to Henry Arns. Henry Arns with only two guys to beat. He's going to work it up the far side, trying to get through the referee's legs. Finally just dumps it into the offensive zone over to Nate, the other side of the ice. Nate tries to center it back. Nobody there for the Bulls.
I'll say this, it seems like we're getting out physical a little bit this morning.
It does. Yep, so Parker Allen goes down with a trip or a hook. And they're going to call something here.
Yep, call the hook. All right. Puts us on our first power play.
Yep, so we'll see who rolls out here for the power play. Bulls with a good opportunity here. Looks like Graham Pugh's going to take center position. Looks like Remy is going to be playing some defense along with Parker Cole, Tab Baker, and Bay Thomas, all out here for the power play for the Bulls. So we've got some music staying on here. And they're trying to turn it off.
No, I think they're trying to get clarification on how long the penalty is going to be.
Gotcha.
But it's 1 minute. We're just doing 1 minute penalties for this one. Oh, maybe not. They just cleared the penalty board. Still talking about it. There we go. Minute and a half. Okay, minute and a half power play. All right then.
All right, Graham takes the face off, gets it over to Tab. Tab backhands one towards the goal. Graham working there in the corner. Chargers able to work it out through the neutral zone. Remy reaches with a stick, able to poke check that one away. Remy sends it up to Graham. Everybody's in good position. Graham's working it forward, gets it poke checked out. Chargers now working back. Bay steps up, tries to keep it in. Chargers able to work it out and only have Remy back there to help. And on a shorthanded goal, Chargers able to work it up and really had a one-on-one with Elijah. Had a nice shot there by the Chargers. So score of 1-0. 4:45 left here in the first period. Chargers score on the shorthanded goal. Well, it looks like Bulls take this opportunity to make a line change. Got Hayes and Fisher back on defense. Looks like Caleb Duro over on the left wing. Ethan and Keegan out there as your other forwards. Fisher sends that one up, tries to get it out. Caleb able to work it into the neutral zone. Chargers going to retreat back. Chargers now try to work it forward. Keegan cuts that pass off, hits it into the neutral zone. Caleb now tries to work it around the corner and does. Keegan goes back, sends it back to Ethan. Great pass, just not quite ready for it. So now it's just Hayes back. Everybody's back checking well. Hayes poke checks that one away. Ethan trying to get it up. Hayes tries to skate up, gets it up to Keegan. Keegan going to work it along the near side wall. Pokes it into the offensive zone. One of the Chargers players' stick gets caught in the wall. Haven't seen that one happen in a while. And Bulls now with an opportunity as Chargers are down one player. And his stick is seriously stuck. So they've had to call time here, as they cannot get Mr. Guzzo's stick out of the boards. Finally able to get it out.
It's a wonder that stick survived, because it's one of those Bauer ones with a hole in it.
And that's a nice stick that you do not want to break.
Right.
So the Bulls with a good opportunity there, but kind of a weird play stop. Looks like Henry Arns is going to take the face off. He's got Gus Federley over to his right. The big Swede, Philip Gross, over to his left. Easton Del Bosco and Parker Allen back on defense. Del Bosco is going to retreat back. Picks it up in the Bulls' defensive zone. Changes direction, sends it along the wall. Great job there by Easton, finding some open ice. Move that puck out of the offensive zone for the Chargers.
That went out.
Parker steps up, tries to knock that one away, but Chargers keep moving ahead. Nice center pass there by Huntsville. Gus steals it along the boards. He sends it up to the center, looking for the big Swede. Just past the end of his stick. Nice job there by Easton, skating up fast, keeps it into the offensive zone. Gets tangled up with Phillip. Both go down. Chargers now working through the neutral zone. Looking for a shot. Henry Arns steps up, knocks that one away, so they don't get a really good shot off. Easton now steps up, knocks that one along the walls. Lots of sliding and moving around. We're not getting low today. Lots of guys falling. Henry now working across the neutral zone. He's only got one guy to beat. Another guy behind him takes a shot, and the goalie just scoops that one up. It's on the ice for the Bulls. Graham Pugh's going to take the face off. He's got Nate Key to his right, Sam to his left. Got Remy and Bay back on defense. Sam catches it at the blue line, sends it deeper into the offensive zone. Great job there by Bay, keeping it in. Tries to send it back up to Sam. Chargers finally able to work it out into the neutral zone. Remy's there. Graham does a good job of poking that one away and keeping them from being able to make anything happen on offense. Nice shot there by Huntsville, but Elijah able to jump up and snag that one out of the air.
I guess it's all goalies, like just to flash the leather, just throw that glove up, right?
I like a little attitude in a goalie, I'll be honest. So the Bulls make a change. Tab Baker, right wing. Hayes and Fisher back on defense. Looks like Keegan's playing center and Will Federley left wing. Huntsville takes a shot there, but gobbled up by Elijah. We'll have another face-off here on the far side of our defensive zone. Goes back to Hayes. Hayes tries to work it up. He's got a blocker in front of him. Finally just knocks it up and out of the zone. Keegan trying to keep it in. Rides along that blue line, but couldn't quite do it. Now Will Federley able to knock it into the offensive zone. Huntsville able to work it right back out, and it goes right back in offsides. Off of a skate, so we get an offsides. It's kind of a weird play there.
Yeah.
Chargers sending it out, and it knocks off of one of their guys' skates and then bounces right back into our zone while Tab was still trying to skate out. So kind of a weird offsides there, but go back to the neutral zone. Keegan takes the face off. Hayes steps up, pokes that one away. He's got it along the wall, and Keegan was way offsides. Which Hayes should have noticed that. So Henry Arns will take this face off. He's got Parker Cole to his right, Caleb Duro to his left. Got Easton and Parker Allen back playing defense. Parker battling in the corner. Henry comes in to help him out, knocks that one away. Easton trying to send it out of the zone, blocks that one up. Great job there by Easton. Easton now charging hard. Henry now working across the offensive zone, trying not to get tripped up, using his feet and everything he can to keep that puck moving forward. Caleb goes into the corner working hard. Nice shot there by Henry as time expires. Chargers trying to work it back out, but that's the end of the first period.
Not a bad period. You know, there's some good things going on there. Just got to get some more offense, right?
Yeah, we got to get some more offense, and we just don't look aggressive.
Yeah, we are getting out physical.
Yeah, it's a physicality issue at this point. But, yeah, the lone score coming from a shorthanded goal for the Chargers.
Is, you know, at this level, it's always kind of a toss-up. A power play can be great, but, you know, if they got more room to spread out and move, sometimes it plays to their advantage.
And that's just it. A lot of times they feel like that extra space allows them to see the ice a little bit better, and so it happens. So we'll get ready here for the second period in just a few seconds. So Elijah Cole skating over to the other side, giving some fist bumps to some old teammates. A lot of these guys played together on a TPH team a couple of summers ago, so there's some. This is a friendly rivalry, I would say. So Bay Thomas back on defense, along with Remy Uptain. Well, Graham Pugh at center. Ethan Buck over on right wing, and Gus Federley left wing. Lots of traffic in front of Elijah. Good job there by Graham, scooping it on out. Graham sends one up, looking for a pass, but it's going to end up being an icing. You see some of the players getting into the music, enjoying it. Chargers take a shot. Graham standing right in front of the goal, able to work that up. He gets it over to Ethan. Nice pass there by Graham. Ethan's going to carry it on into the zone, takes a shot. Gus works along the backside of the net, looking for somebody to center it to. That puck goes up and out off of one of the Huntsville sticks. Remy able to send it back into Ethan. Ethan gets it over to Graham. Graham takes another shot. Chargers now work it out of the zone. Saucer pass.
Oh, that should have been icing. That touched nobody.
That touched nobody. Oh, and they take a quick shot on Elijah. Great job. Gus now able to work it out of the zone. We're going to have another icing. So Gus just trying to dump it out. Great job there by Elijah. A lot of traffic in front of the goal, and they got a quick shot off, and he was ready. So it looks like Hayes and Fisher coming in on defense. Keegan, Caleb, and Sam out skating forward. Keegan takes a face-off, won by the Chargers. Chargers take a quick shot. Goes behind the net. Chargers now taking it out. Keegan tries to lift a stick. Chargers now able to set up. Great job there by Fisher, knocking that one away, and then Sam sends it out. Chargers still keep it in the zone. Take another shot. Hayes picks it up behind the net, sends it along the backside of the boards, looking for Fisher. Looking for Sam. Sam goes down hard. Hayes stops that one with a skate. Tries to flip that one out towards Caleb. Quick bouncing puck right in front of Elijah. Hayes sends that one back up the boards. Not going to make it out, though. Hayes is going to chase it behind the net. Sends another one back up the boards. Bulls really need to clear this one. Fisher trying to send that one out. Gets it over to Sam. Sam trying to muscle it out, but
they're sealing those boards down tight.
Yeah, they are. Huntsville's doing a great job of keeping the puck in the zone. Tries to send another one out, and they finally goes across, so now we have an offsides. They finally got one out far enough, so.
Yeah, they needed some breathing room on that one. It was Huntsville skating a little downhill on that one.
Yep, not a great defensive shift. We never could quite clear that thing out, so. Nate Key comes in on left wing. Henry Arns at center. Will Federley at right wing. Del Bosco and Allen back on defense. Del Bosco starts skating without the puck on that one, but he comes back and gets it, sends it up deep into the Bulls offensive zone where Huntsville picks it up. Huntsville now trying to work it along the near side boards. Parker Allen looking like he's able to keep it in. Sends it up to Nate Key. Key gets it stolen away. Parker tries to keep it in. Henry tries to send it back in as the puck's now in the neutral zone. Henry tries to look across ice. Finally gets it up to Nate Key. Chargers steal that one away almost immediately. Nate skating alongside him along the boards. Parker steps up, takes a stab at it, but Reed for Huntsville works it all the way in and gets a shot off. Del Bosco now steps up, clears it out of the zone. Del Bosco's got some speed now from that defensive position. He sends it over to Henry Arns. Del Bosco holds up the line. Great job there by Easton. Henry takes a shot, but it ricochets off the one guy covering him. Henry looks to send it back over to Federley. Henry now trying to bounce it back out to somebody at center. But now the Chargers take over. A full head of steam. We have Parker Allen, the only one back. Easton Del Bosco back checking quickly and having offsides by Huntsville.
Yeah, nice rush there, but that little checkup at the line there caused the other guy to skate ahead of him. So.
Yep, that was, I would say, a fortunate break for the Bulls as we only had Parker Allen back and Easton was back checking quickly, but defense really wasn't set up quite right. So Graham Peel will take the face-off. He's got Parker Cole to his left, Tad Baker to his right. Bay Thomas and Remy Uptain playing defense. Parker Cole steps up, steals that one away. Gets back to Bay. Bay trying to work it back up to Graham. Graham skating off without the puck. Huntsville able to work it in. Really good use of body right there by Rowe for Huntsville. Huntsville able to take a shot from the defensive position. They send one towards center of the net. Graham picks it up and tries to send it out, but Huntsville just doing another good job of keeping it in their offensive zone.
Nice little poke check there by Tab.
Bouncing puck coming towards the goal. Nice job there by Elijah. Parker Cole swipes that one up to Graham Pugh. Graham able to get it out.
That's offsides.
And we had an offsides by Huntsville.
All right.
So Henry comes in, takes a face-off. He's got Ethan Buck on his left, Keegan on his right. Hayes and Fisher back on defense. Henry goes hard towards the net, slides in face first. Puck works over to Ethan. Ethan sends it back to Hayes. Hayes poke checks that one away from Huntsville. Tries to send that one back up into the offensive zone and does.
Great play by Hayes to stand the big guy up and make him stop cold. There's not a lot of urgency out there.
There's no urgency right here, and I don't really understand that. We're in the offensive zone. There should be a ton of urgency. And we're down one, so Chargers worked out across the neutral zone. Hayes picks it up. Hayes works it along the boards. He's got people everywhere, though, and ends up getting it stolen, steals it back. Hayes is going to work it out, sends it up to Keegan. I think it touched Keegan's stick, but not for long as it moves back into the offensive zone.
No way. That was not across the red line yet. Wow.
Icing. And that was a pitiful call.
Yeah, our player had caught up to it. I think that was Keegan. And they called it before it crossed the red line. You could hear the crowd's reaction. They were a little unhappy with that one, but
yeah, that was a pitiful call. Should not have been an icing. But either way, we will be taking the face-off here in our defensive zone. Graham Pugh at center takes the face-off. Parker Allen and Easton Del Bosco back on defense doing a great job of getting the puck away. Easton just won't go away right there in the center of that defense. Parker Allen just trucks a player. Gets it over to Caleb Duro. Duro now working up the wall. Gets tripped up. Grand Pugh flying in. Huntsville able to spread our defense out. Del Bosco makes a quick change. Oh, and a nice poke check there by Easton. Might have been a game-saving poke check right there. Got Remy Uptain out there on defense now, along with Gus Federley, Grand Pugh, and Caleb Duro. Great job there by Remy, sending it up and into the offensive zone.
Don't think Graham got back on sides.
I don't think so either, but they did not. Maybe we got a makeup call for that. Looks like Bay Thomas has entered the game on defense. Remy Uptain steps up, sends that one in a little bit deeper. Remy sending it back up. Remy doing a great job sealing up those boards. Caleb tries to put a stick on that one. Caleb's now got it. He's looking for somebody to send it to. Poked away by Huntsville. Nice cross-ice pass there by Huntsville, but nobody to connect to. They end up working it into the offensive zone. Bay staying right there with them. They try to center pass. They're trying to come around for a wraparound and cut off there by Remy. Nice save by Elijah Cole. So 4:15 left here in this second period. Score 1-0 Chargers. It's a pretty good defensive play right there.
Yeah, that was a potential to go the wrong way there, but a couple of good poke checks and some good body pressure.
It's like Hayes and Fisher back on defense. Nate Key, Keegan, Brennan, and Will Federley skating forward. Keegan tries to get it on his stick, tripped up. Hayes gets it, tries to work it up, hits one of the Huntsville players. It's back to Nate Key. Nate trying to work it along the boards, just getting hit the entire way. No room to move. Keegan tries to poke that one away. Huntsville just able to work it around everybody. Not easily. Finally works out to Nate. Nate's going to take it up. He's got two defensive guys back, and nice cross-ice pass by Nate over to Keegan. Keegan's got Will over to his right. Keegan takes a shot, ricochets off the goalie. He takes another shot trying to center it, but it goes behind the net. Puck works back to Hayes. Hayes works it up to Nate Key. Gets back to Fisher. Fisher able to send it up and deep into the offensive zone. Will Federley will chase it behind the net. Oh. Easton comes in and tripped on his own skate right there, entering into the ice. Easton and Remy back on defense. Remy, nice timed poke check, but Huntsville able to keep position. Nice move there. Remy goes into his goalie. Puck squirts out. Great job there by Will, sending it on out. Easton's trying to work it up. Works around one guy, gets it over to Nate. Nate's got Easton to his right. Nate sends another cross-ice pass over to Keegan, right. To Keegan, who's skated forward, got tripped up, headed to the net. Easton steps up, able to keep it on sides. Easton steps up again, but the Chargers finally able to work it across the neutral zone and bounce pass over. Got a one-on-one with Elijah and up and over his left shoulder, over his gloved hand. So Chargers with a fast break, able to sneak another one in on the Bulls.
Yeah, you can hear Lauren yelling, "Be a goldfish." Shake it off, buddy. Shake it off.
So Tab Baker over left wing, Henry Arns on right. Sam also skating forward. Hayes Hallman and Bay Thomas back on defense. Tab pokes that one out. It's over to Bay. Bay sends it over to Henry. Everybody trying to get it out. Tab able to finally clear the zone with it. Hayes is the only one back on defense. Fisher back checking quickly. Hayes pokes at a good time. Gets it over to Sam. Sam works it over to Henry. Henry's going to work it along the far boards. Henry working all the way up. Continues to carry it into the offensive zone. He's got Hayes skating up in the defensive position with him. Hayes looking for a rebound. Henry takes a shot, but now nobody back on defense. Bay's hustling back. Hayes with a risky opportunity there, but
Looked good.
he, I think he saw an opportunity and nobody was hustling up to the goal with him, so. You love to see that type of play.
Absolutely.
But you also got to play your position, and that one could have worked out not in our favor. So Ethan Buck over on left wing. Got Graham at center. Graham knocks that one out. Ethan right in the mix with him. Huntsville actually does the job of clearing the zone for us. Graham Pugh knocks that one away. Parker Cole's out there with them along with Easton Del Bosco. And Fisher. A nice shot there by Huntsville, but wide of the goal. Huntsville putting a lot of offensive pressure on. Finally sends one over to Graham. Graham's going to try to work it up. We're going to get an icing here. As Graham just tried to clear the zone and does, but ices the puck.
16 seconds left to go. Bulls had some good looks this go around this period, but just not very consistent, Tyler.
Just looks like we're out of sync.
A little bit.
So Graham Pugh, Parker Cole, Hayes Hallman, Remy Uptain, and Ethan Buck all still out on the ice for the Bulls. Ethan steps up, takes that one away. Ethan's got an opportunity. He's got Graham over to his left. Graham skating up fast, and time expires. So a little offensive power right there at the end, and unfortunately, too late to capitalize.
Real question is, are we going to do one of those goofy long periods this go around?
No telling.
Yeah, no telling.
So the Bulls have been doing a third period workout program, and we'll see how much that helps us here in the third period as those legs get tired. Let's see if they can withstand the last 12 minutes. Looks like Easton, Del Bosco, Parker Allen will be on defense. Keegan Brennan at center. Caleb Duro over on left wing, and Henry Arns at right wing. Chargers right off the faceoff, work it into the Bulls' defensive zone. Try to center a pass there. Cut off well by the Bulls. Keegan's now got it. He's working across the neutral zone. He's got Caleb over to his left. Caleb now working the puck along the left side boards. Caleb centers one. Nobody home for the Bulls. Parker sends one up and clear across the ice. Parker steps up, sends that one back over to Caleb. No intensity here.
Yeah, it's very little. It's.
I mean, it looks like nobody wants the puck. Parker sends that one back into the offensive zone over to Keegan, but we have an offsides. Yeah, just
This seemed a little flat, but.
Yep. 11 minutes left in the game. you'd hope they'd pick up their intensity just a little bit and get a little bit more aggressive. So Graham Pugh taking the face off. He's got Ethan Buck over to his right. Sam over on his left. Hayes and Fisher back on defense. Hayes working behind the net. Tries to send it up around the boards over to Ethan. Ethan able to get it out of the zone. Tries to work it across the neutral zone, but poked away. Hayes steps up. Takes a guy down as he shoots it to the net. Great shot from his belly there by Huntsville. He and Hayes both sliding, and he just somehow got something off. Great catch and drop by Hayes. Fisher steps up, tries to knock that one away.
That was Sam.
Oh, Sam, sorry. Now Fisher does send that one out. Graham now working across the neutral zone. He's got one guy in front of him, loses the puck. Chargers scoop it back in. Caught us in the middle of a line change.
Very weird line change right there.
And looks like they scored on it. So bad timing on the line change. I think the coaches thought that they had an opportunity as soon as it crossed the red line, but it quickly went right back into our defensive zone. So Huntsville able to take advantage of a poor timed line change. Henry Arns takes the face-off. He's got Nate Key and Gus Federley out there with him. Remy and Bay back on defense. Gus doing some work behind the net. Nate Key steps up into the corner. Nate tries to steal it away and does. Nate trying to get it out. Chargers now working in the neutral zone. Nice poke check there by Henry Arns. And we will have icing on the Chargers. Henry takes a face off. Chargers win it. Henry sends that one across over to Gus. Chargers now just work it out. Nice job there by Remy Uptain. Stepping up, poking that one out. Bay battling right there, but the Chargers able to take it. Got a lot of blue jerseys. The Bulls do a good job of back checking. Nice job by Henry, passing it over to Gus. Gus looking to pass it back to Henry, but it's cut off.
Gus got to be careful. That could have been a hook.
That was very close to a hook, but no call.
And we are just getting pushed around out there. Like
we are. So now Remy will be the first one there in the defensive zone. He'll wrap it around the backside of our net. Tries to work it along the near wall. Able to clear the zone with it, but Huntsville takes and flips it up and out. And have a stoppage of play here while they reset. 8:11 left here in this game. Score 3-0 Chargers. Chargers send one up and back into the Bulls defensive zone. Got Tab Baker, Keegan Brennan, Caleb Duro all out there skating forward. Parker Allen and Easton Del Bosco back on defense. So nice stop there by Elijah. They got a couple of shots off there while I was introducing our new line that was out there. Keegan gets tripped up hard. They get a shot off. Great job there by Parker in front of the goal. Easton steps up, keeps that one away, and they just got a guy sitting right in front of him, just
Nobody
waiting.
covering the open man back there.
Nobody covering that open man. So you saw Parker kind of skate over into the right corner, and as soon as he went down, Easton went to go help him out, and that's when one of the offensive guys needs to step up and cover the open man in front of the goal. Nobody covering the open guy, so quick score there by the Chargers. Score 4-0, 7:36 left here in the game. Ethan Buck coming in on the right wing, Graham Pugh center, Parker Cole left, Hayes and Fisher back on defense. Another shot off, and Elijah just takes that and covers it. So we'll have a reset here in the Bulls' defensive zone.
The Huntsville goalie's so bored he's skating laps down here.
Yeah, he should be bored.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of offensive pressure at all. So he hasn't seen a lot of action. And really no good looks at the goal. There's been a couple of shots, but nothing.
I think the one that Henry took behind the net and set Hayes up for that shot from the defensive position.
That was probably the best look.
Looks like Huntsville scored again.
So Huntsville with a quick score up and over the shoulder of Elijah. So Philip Gross comes in at right wing, Henry at center. Hayes and Fisher still on defense, and I believe that's Nate Key.
Yep.
So Henry works it into the offensive zone. He's got Philip skating up to his right. Henry skating into the corner, sends it over to Philip. Right off the stick of Philip, though, and now the Chargers going hard into the defensive zone. Hayes steps up. Nice poke check there by Hayes. Fisher gets in there with it, too. Both the defensemen go down, though. Hayes changes directions, tries to send one up, but he sends it right into some blue jerseys. Phillip pokes that one away. Another shot off on Elijah. Hayes knocks that one away. He's got Phillip skating up. Phillip takes it in the neutral zone, sends it up to Henry, who's wide open. Henry now with a shot just wide of the net. Henry had the goalie exactly where he wanted him, on his knees, and shot high and wide. So Remy sends that one up to Phillip. The pass is cut off. Remy now trying to stay with him. Bay's going to take this one into the corner. Bay tries to send it out. Ricochets off a skate of the Charger. Bay sends it up to Phillip. Phillip tries a little pass, but knocks it off the Charger. Henry now trying to work it around in the neutral zone. Just backhands it back in. Gets tripped up. Great job poke checking that one out by Henry. Phillip works it back up to Henry. Henry tries to work it around feet, but we're going to have an offsides right here as Phillip brings it on sides. While Henry was a good 2 feet over.
So we're running clock now. 5 minutes left to play.
Score 5-0. Huntsville just really out physical.
Out
physicaling the Bulls. Huntsville now works it across. Nice cross ice pass. Carry it into the offensive zone. Got Easton Del Bosco playing defense. He's got Parker Allen with him. We got Will Federley, Tab Baker, and Keegan Brennan all out on the ice. Parker's going to take it behind the net. Looking for Tab. Tab up there along the near side wall. Huntsville able to retain possession, take a shot. And nice stop there by Elijah Cole. Bulls will make a line change. Hayes and Fisher back out on defense. Grand Pugh at center. Looks like Caleb Dura at right wing, and hard to tell who that is over on left. So Hayes skating up from the defensive position. He's trying to work around one guy, gets it poked away. Back checks quickly along with Grand Pugh. Hayes back on defense. Nice cross-ice pass there. Huntsville working in front of the net. Elijah doing a good job of sealing up that pipe. They try the other direction. Get a shot off. Ricochets off Elijah. Tons of pressure here. Caleb Duro is now going to work it up the near side boards. Caleb works it into the offensive zone. Gets it into the corner. Tries to send one out to Graham. Huntsville able to work it back out. Remy steps up. Loses the puck. Now you got Bay Thomas back on defense. I believe that's Gus Federley who just back checked and made a great defensive stop there. Remy sends it up and out of the zone. The Bulls get a shot off. I'm not even sure who took that shot or if it just kind of worked its way into the goalie. Looks like Henry, Ethan, and Phillip will be skating forward.
What are they putting him in the for
Parker
a slash?
and Easton.
So our player who had the puck on a breakaway got a slashing call. Not sure how that works, but okay.
And it looks like Phillip will now come off for this penalty kill. Henry just trying to work around everybody.
That was offsides. That came out.
Yep.
But
Easton working in the corner. Tries to get it up to Ethan. Chargers just doing a good job of keeping possession here in the last minute and 14 seconds. So we'll have another line change. Hayes comes out on defense. Henry Arns at center. Ethan Buck over on left wing, and it looks like Remy Uptain playing defense. So Remy steps up. They take a shot off. Elijah kind of knocks that one away from Hayes. Hayes works it back up to Remy. Hayes now has the puck. Hayes is going to skate it up. He's got Henry out there with him. Henry over to his left. Hayes tries to get a shot off. Opportunity for a rebound.
yeah,
Got a
gonna
hook.
get him for the hook on Hayes.
Got a hook on Hayes, so Bulls will head out for a power play, but it won't matter because we have a running clock with 9 seconds left, and we will not get another opportunity. So this will be the end of the game. Score of 5-0. Chargers win. We'll see you guys back here at 3 o'clock.
Yep.
Thanks for joining.